Hi everyone, this is the Free Genie. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a premix ready for vocals. This is where you want to drop the track, make it sound great, so the mix will sound great to the performer so you can get the best out of them. Since you're here, might as well just subscribe to my channel, support me so I can make more videos like this, educational, entertaining, and very structured. All right, and also don't forget in the comments below, tell me the kind of videos you want that you'd like to see in the future. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. We got all the tracks set up, it's already there. Now, all these tracks are not going to be all played at the same time. I'm going to rearrange everything, right? I just kind of brought them in there so I can listen to the levels. Again, I'm going to rearrange the entire song, but all the stems are here. All the stems are right there. All right. Okay, first things first. It's a blank canvas right now. So you see that the kick, I solo the kick, but watch what happens, right? When I play it, watch what happens. It's at 0 now. It's a 0 here, master 2. Houston, we got a problem. See? Right there. Red is not your friend. Red means distortion. And if you don't take care of this from the very beginning, it's going to add up and your mix is going to sound like crap. So, what do we do? I'll tell you what I do. So, the first thing I'll do, I'll come back to this in a minute. All right. So, what I do is, and I like to contain my kicks. I just want a gentle compression, very gentle compression. No, nothing drastic. Because I like the sound of that kick. It's a little bit too round based on the other sounds that I have coming in. You understand later. I need to be able to contain the bass. So I choose this. So I choose this compressor. If you're wondering how, well, I had to go drag it. I have two screens, and I had to do that real quickly. All right. So you can hear it, right? It's a little bit overcompressed. I hardly ever go up to 9.0. I like to set my threshold. It just depends on the sound. But on this one, let's take it from the top. How heavy that is? Not so heavy. I want a little bit of that heaviness. So we're going to trim the threshold. Set it to about 12.0. So let's see. Uncompressed. All right, then I'll push up the makeup a little bit to 5.0. There you have it. So let's see. Now. All right. Now let's fix that. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a limiter on it. Dynamics. And then go to limiter Right, and then set that to a negative 2.0. Sorry, a negative 0.2. Yeah, the out ceiling. I always say it that way. So now watch what happens. Now it's working. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Now if you notice, I did not touch I didn't put any EQ. I didn't put any um I didn't adjust the frequencies on the kick, because sometimes you just get a kick that sounds perfect. So don't touch it. Really, actually, it's harder to not add something to a sound than it is to add something to it. Why? Because you want to sound like sophisticated. Why? The sound sounds good. So don't bother. All right? Less, as a matter of fact, less is more. All right, let's trim that kick too. Sorry, the snare. So dynamics, I'm going to use exactly the same compressor. But again, I'm going to drop it down to 12.0. I want the sound to be contained, not changed. Sometimes I pull this up so I can see how much uh, how much CPU power I'm using. I mean, my system's pretty powerful, but again, it's always nice for you to pull this up, just for reference. So now we're at 2%, which is nothing. All right, so typically I never compress the hat. I just don't. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but why? But I definitely want to brighten it up. So let's go to say, let's go for something simple. I just want to brighten up the top end. I like the fatness of it. So maybe something like Joe Meek. There you go. Something simple. So what I'm doing is I'm boosting the mid frequencies, so that way the hi hat doesn't sound skinny or like itty bitty. Like I want it to sound a little bit beefy, you know, but not too much, but certainly not too bright. So let's see how it sits in the mix. Now this sound, it's kind of dirty, and I like it like that. So I want to leave this out until um, maybe a little bit later. You know, let's let's mute it. I'll come back to it. I want this. I want this. I want to work on this bass sound. I wanted to marry that kick. But that's nice and controlled right there. And then we just need a little bit of EQ because I wanted to go. There's a sawtooth signal running through that bass sound, and I want to hear the high frequency of it. All right, so let's find a nice plausible EQ that'll work with it. Let's just say stay simple. So let's go to the Q10. All right. Okay, here's something else. Now I want to work with the compression and work with the EQ at the same time. Well, watch this. If I click on this, that goes away, right? If I click on that, the EQ goes away. Sorry, the compression goes away. So if you want both screens at the same time, just click on this little thingy here, right? And then click on anything else, and it will show up. And if you want something else to show up with that, you got to click off this red sign right here. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? I want to find a nice balance between EQ. Let me take these off so you can hear exactly what's happening here. More volume, and it's more controlled. Check it out. All right, now we're going to put the chords on it. But first, I need to hear the chords so I can figure out what sound I want. Okay, the first thing I hear is that it sounds skinny. This I'm going to compress, but again, gentle, ever so slight compression, nothing too much. Now, why do I favor a 12.0? Because it's where the this especially this compressor finds that nice balance between, that compressed sound, but without the change. Right? Again, we're not trying to change the sound; we just want to contain it. So that's my sweet spot. Now, are we gonna raise the makeup? No, because I can always raise the volume. But first, let's just hear it. Let's see what happens. Happens. Whoa, that's too much. I just wanted to show you that you can also type it in. If you can't get the actual number you want, you can just go here, double click on it, and then boom, you can type it in. All right. All right. Now, what kind of EQ are we going to use for this? Because I want that meaty. I want that meaty sound. Not too much, but I definitely want that mid range, around about 400 hertz, to come up. So the sound doesn't sound hollow. All right, so let's look for ozone. No, I don't want that one. I want something transparent. Here. There you go. You know what? I prefer the sound before than after. I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's change that. So I didn't like that at all. So we might have to use something a whole lot simpler. Uh, all right, so good. Now let's pull that up. so everything sounds good now. Of course, I'm going to tweak it a little bit more once the vocals hit, but for right now, this is the ish. Come on, dude, check this out, man. Come on, everything, you can hear everything. All right, so let's arrange the song. So we're gonna do intro, verse one, hook, another verse, hook. We'll do a little bridge, and then hook out. Right? Let's do this first. I'll do this later. What I do is I just grab all this stuff here, and then I just copy them out. So you hold Alt down and just drag it over. And you highlight again, Shift, click, Alt, drag, Shift, click, and drag it over. Now, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm copying everything over so that way I can edit. I can just mute the things that I don't want to play, right? And let's see, I just want to need about 3 minutes worth. All right, so let's grab these again. Maybe 2 more, just to be on the safe side. Okay, maybe 1 more. Actually, 1 more, or 2 more, actually, because I'm going to have to, yeah, that's enough. Let's go to the top. All right, there's the intro. So we don't want the kick or snare or hat. Maybe that. Let's mute this for now. I just want to see how it sounds before. Nah. No. Let's see. Let's stop there. See what. Sounds good. All right.